Hello there, my name is Emmanuel Kerui from Power Pulse Media, and today we are with the one and only Eli Barasa, the human rights champion in Masai Mara University. Maybe he can tell us more about himself.
My name is Eli Barasa. I'm a second year student Masai Mara University pursuing a Bachelor's of Arts in Geography and Geospatial Techniques. Yes, and I'm a champion of human rights in Human Rights Club in Masai Mara University. Thank you.
Today we are going to focus on or to deal with the role of media on civil societies, or what is the role of media in the campaigns of the civil societies. And the first question, Eli, is how can media coverage increase the impact of a campaign?
Wow, that's great. Thank you for that question. As a club, we really need media to help us. Basically, first of all, is to create awareness to our people. We have most of the people just know human rights, barely human rights, but they don't know what these human rights are. They don't know the details of what human rights are. Most of them are just educated from the hearsay. Now that once we have media, the media play that particular roles of creating awareness. Like, for example, right now, if I can articulate for the rights, or I can stipulate the right of human rights or the human rights, it's very, very easy for them to understand what I'm talking about. Another thing we are talking about, the media provides a platform whereby we can inform and educate our people. Yes, and at the same time, that is the same platform that we use also to, maybe if there's a certain right that has been maybe violated by anyone, yes, that is the same platform that we use to inform our members.
Okay, in your campaigns, what are the strategies that you use to attract the media attention?
Attracting media attention, first of all, we utilize some of the facility or the resources that we have as a club. We do have those people called influencers. Yeah, the influencers, these are profiled people who already have a huge following, maybe in various social media platforms. We have Facebook, we have TikTok, we have Instagram. So that is one of the ways that we use to channel, or we use to air out our maybe if we have our grievances, if we have something that maybe we are advocating for, we use the influencers to do that on our behalf. Another thing, we can just conduct high profile event. For example, we can just conduct an event maybe here within the Masai Mara University, or we can just chip in an event that has been prepared by maybe a certain club or any other organization within the school, or any other team within the university. Therefore, once we have that platform, we can just share out whatever we have on our side.
Okay, I know you have seen how media frame their news or their information, and there is this in that framing you find that there is biasness. How do you counter that media framing or biasness?
Media framing and biasness, I think, usually comes in as a result of miscommunication or misunderstanding of the information that maybe one or two people have conveyed in the media channel. For example, I can say that personally, as a member of a human rights club, I can just pass out information saying that we are advocating for the rights of, let me say, a boy child. But outside there are those people with a different perception. Maybe they can just say like, oh, this guy is just advocating for the rights of a boy child. Where is a girl child? You see? Now, for us to deal with that particular kind of misinformation, or to deal with that particular impact of misinterpretation of various rights that we advocate for, we just have to provide a factual and evidence perspectives to each and every member. And that is how media help us now to, for example, we can engage in one-on-one conversation like the way we are doing like this. If at all I can just give out the human rights, if I can just articulate the goals and the aim and what we are eyeing as a club to do, I think presenting that to the public, the member of the public will be easily convinced that whatever this and this are being planned, this is that, and that is the real thing that we are planning. So providing factual information. Yeah.
Oh, as a club, you've been conducting these campaigns, and I'm very sure that you have been going through some risk or challenges. What are the challenges faced on media campaigns messages?
Wow. Media campaigns messages. The first thing is baby distortion of information. We know there's that particular one-on-one conversation like the one we are doing, but also we have those things called articles. So we can find that we know as students still we don't have those professional journalists. Maybe some of us are having some limited knowledge in this particular field of media. So we can find that once we have aired out a certain information, the framing or how the information is conveyed to the public is different from what we as a club has communicated. So that is one of the challenge ya kwamba we are delivering this information, but the information that is reaching the audience or the intended people is different. Yes.
Thank you so much. The last question, Ellie, is that as a club, what have you done as a corporate social responsibility for the Masai Mara University community? What have you done?
First and foremost, being a human rights club, the first thing we've done is to make sure that we champion or we create awareness to the community and the society at large about the very sensitive and very fundamental rights of human being. That is the first thing, because of course that is our core target and the core aim. The second thing, we've done some charity work. You know, when I tell you that you have a right to access maybe to education, therefore it is also my responsibility to ensure that I facilitate that particular I facilitate you to achieve that particular thing that I'm articulating. So we are doing some charity work also. We have some donation, partnering with another club. For example, here like we have a money club that is doing the charity work. So we do partner with them and we deliver some of these particular merchandise to those particular kids in children home, orphans. And so another thing also, we've engaged and we've also interacted with or partner with some clubs like environmental clubs. We have the geography club to ensure that at least to fight some the impacts of the climate change by planting some of the trees within the universities, and many other things that maybe I cannot account for at the moment. Yes.
Thank you so much, Eli, for joining us. We appreciate your efforts for joining Power Pulse Media, and it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
My name is Emmanuel Kirui from Power Pulse Media.